Hey guys, thanks for tuning into isbjjTV. My name is Clark, and in today's video we're going to talk about why it's so important to go back and revert to the basic fundamentals of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, like escaping the mount. Here we go. Alright guys, so this weekend I had a little bit of time to watch a couple of YouTube videos from a couple of people that I know and people that I don't know. It really inspired me to want to go ahead and create this video to help out a lot of the people out there who are either white belts or blue belts. It's geared especially towards beginners because I feel it's so important, and I feel that it's not talked about a lot, and I think it's extremely important for everybody to be aware of these things. What I want to talk about is the core fundamentals and the basics of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. And I know a lot of you may think it's something like how to properly do a Kimura, or what's your basic arm bar, or how to properly choke with a guillotine. Although that is the basic core fundamentals, I'm not talking really specifics to that. I'm talking a little bit more deeper than that. So I was watching these videos and I saw these matches and I saw these guys, a lot of explosiveness, a lot of movement and positioning, trying to break the guard and things like that, and that looked really cool. And then I saw a couple of things that I felt a bit uncomfortable about. Escaping the mount. I think it's very important for you to understand how to properly escape the mount. What I tend to see a lot is a lot of people start to focus on doing different positions for good looking submissions. What I mean by that is, if you're trying to really get the understanding of inverted guard, or if you're really trying to understand or how to get into berimbolo and get your partner off his base, or how to make a simple arm bar cooler by grabbing the other arm and switching to the other side and attacking it that way. All of these things all work. However, if you can't get in the proper position to armbar somebody, or if you can't get in the proper position to go inverted or even attempt a berimbolo, you're not going to be able to achieve those three type of things. If I teach you how to do a Kimura properly and you practice it over and over and over and over, you're probably going to get very, very, very efficient on how to do a Kimura. The only problem with that is if I'm rolling with you and I don't get you in a position to grab my arm to attempt a Kimura, you're not going to get a Kimura. In fact, if I sit on mount on top of you, you're probably going to be like a fish out of water, spitting all over the place, not knowing where to go. How can we make the time that we spend at the academy more efficient? First thing, what I would recommend is, if you feel uncomfortable being mounted, every single time that you get an opportunity to start rolling, I will let your partner know, hey, would you mind mounting me? And then we can start from there. This will put you in a position where you're forced to have to get the opponent off you in order for you to start progressing your positions. And if you're stuck for 3 to 4 minutes mounted, you have to really reanalyze what your mount escapes are. You should always have at least 4 different type of mount escapes that you efficiently are able to perform whenever you're in bad situations. A lot of these academies have open mat right afterwards. You can go to any of the higher belts and ask them, hey, do you mind if you just show me one mount escape? And I'm pretty sure if you ask, they wouldn't shoot it down unless they really have plans. Next, if you're gonna work on your mount escapes, you have to find different methods to escaping different types of body styles. The reason why I tell you this is maybe simpler in order for you to escape the mount when somebody's lighter and on top of you. And their game might be very different. The way I mount somebody is I like to keep my ankles, close to their body, and I like to rise really high. So no matter how many times I oompa, I really feel a lot more stable. Now my game will completely change depending on your body weight or your size. If you're somebody bigger and heavier, once I'm mounted, I'm most likely going to grapevine you and get my hips really low to create that pressure and keep you thinking off what I'm trying to do with your neck or your collar. So that's another thing that I would recommend as well. Next thing, if you get mounted, and this is very typical, you're going to want to panic. And in doing so, you just may make the precise error in order for your opponent to go ahead and get the upper hand and capitalize on it and then submit you. A lot of the times when I see people get mounted, they go crazy. They start using all this gorilla strength trying to get their opponent off of them, and they're doing all the escapes improperly or not at all. So once you get mounted, relax and start working on your escapes to getting out. Once you get mounted, you're already in the bad position and you start working on your escape, and your escape doesn't work. This does not mean that you have to freak out and keep doing it over and over and over and forcing that one escape. This is why you have to build your arsenal with different types of escape routes from being mounted. Most of the time, whenever you're trying to escape, it's not going to work that first time, so you have to try it again. If it doesn't work, try switching your escape to something else. Don't stick to one escape, transition to the next one, the next one, the next one. I guarantee you that one of those 4 or 5 escapes are going to be the ticket to get you out of that mounted position. Alright guys, so I just wanted to put that out there. These are one of the tips that I recommend to anybody out there. You know, just because it really hurts me to see that somebody's very efficient at performing a lot of submissions or being very quick on type of positions on an opponent, but not knowing how to properly escape the mount, or doesn't have a lot of knowledge on that area. And believe me, knowing how to escape the mount is just as equally as important as learning how to tweak a submission in order for you to go ahead and get that tap. So with that in mind, I really thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys found it interesting. If you have any questions about today's video or any comments, please make sure you ask it down below in the comment section. If you like the type of videos that we put out there, please hit the like button or subscribe to our YouTube channel. This way you get informed of every time we put out a new video, you'll get a message of it, okay? Other than that, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you check out our website, which is www.isbjj.com. We're putting a lot of blogs out there, so with informational stuff, so sometimes whatever we talk about here, we'll go a little bit more into details on the blog section. Other than that, we really appreciate all the views. We really appreciate all the love. Every time you guys tweet us or send us a message, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the love and support. It means a lot to us, and it really makes it special that we're able to go ahead and help people out there. Thank you very much. Every time my phone rings up and I get to see that somebody commented on a video and they'll say something like, yo, thanks a lot, that really helped, you know, that really makes such a big difference, because I know I'm making a difference. And that's what's really important to me, making a difference in anyone. What we're planning on doing in the near future is starting to do some tutorials and videos. And we've started making that transition on our Instagram account. If you haven't checked out our Instagram account, check it out. It's isbjj. And we're trying out a little bit of 15-second clips on different moves. And then we're going to see what, you know, the response to that is. And then maybe we can go ahead and transition that into YouTube video tutorials as well to help you guys out. Other than that, thank you very much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, thanks for watching.